Hello everyone. It is Financially Free Dee and we are back with another video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about my personal credit journey, my personal credit story. So a lot of us, here in America, we struggle with personal credit. A lot of people are actually being prevented from obtaining business credit because of their personal credit. So today, as I said in our previous video, I really want you all to get to know me. Take my journey, take my story, learn from it, and get the resources that you need to improve your own life and be able to use other people's money to create generational wealth. That's what this channel is all about. Ultimately, we all want to be financially free, like me, Dee. So first things first, I want to give a disclaimer. This is not financial advice. I'm just letting you know my actual journey and so that you may be able to use it too. So in the beginning, I was actually grandfathered into good personal credit. And if you've watched some of my previous videos, you may know this. I've talked about it in my Navy Federal Journey video. So if you haven't had a chance to watch that, please click this tag at the top of the video. It's either going to be on the right or it's going to be on the left. It is my Navy Federal credit journey in which I got over $500,000 with Navy Federal. So in that video, I talked about my personal credit journey, but we're really going to get into it today. Again, as I started out saying, I actually was grandfathered into good personal credit. And what does that mean? I was added as an authorized user onto someone else's credit card, multiple credit cards and credit accounts. It was actually a credit card, 2 credit cards, and an auto loan. They added me as an authorized user. So this is tip number 1. For any of you all out there who do not have good credit or do not have credit at all, one thing that you want to do is you want to be added as an authorized user onto someone's credit account. That could be a credit card, that could be any type of loan, any type of line of credit, who has good credit. So I'm going to give you some of the requirements that you should be looking for when being added to someone's credit account as an authorized user. Number 1, you want them to have had this account for at least 2 years, but 5 to 10 years is desired. So the longer they've had the account, the better. Number 2, you want to make sure that this person is not using more than 30% of their limit. So if it's a loan, ideally you want their loan to be paid off more than 30%. If it is a credit card, you don't want them having utilization more than 30%. So you want it below. You want to make sure that utilization is very, very, very important. Number 3, you want to ensure that this person has had no late payments in the last 2 years. That is very important. Late payments really affect your credit. Also, this is a bonus. This is a bonus tip. You want this person to have a large limit. So if they have 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, that's the ideal person's credit account that you want to be added as an authorized user. None of these are requirements, but that is ideal so that you can shoot your credit up to what I did, which was 750. So at 18 years old, I had a 750 credit score because I was grandfathered in. I didn't do anything at all, right? So that was the first thing. The second thing is it was very important once I was grandfathered in that I actually obtained my own credit. So when I turned 18, I received a credit card and I got an auto loan. And so what I started to do once I came in with that good credit is I paid my bills on time. It's very simple. It's very important for you to pay your bills on time. So if you're someone who's forgetful like me, you want to put that bill on auto pay so that no matter what, you never have to worry about being late, because those late payments greatly affect your credit score. So please, for those of you out there who forget to pay your bills or have trouble with keeping up with all of your bills, you have a bunch of different bills all over the place, just put it on auto pay. Just put it on auto pay for the very minimum. put it on auto pay for the minimum payment, and then after that auto pay has been taken out, you want to make additional payments, then you can do so. So that's just a quick tip. Next, you want to be sure that you are checking your credit scores often. So for those of you who are shopping around for auto loans, so if you're shopping around for a new car and you go to a car dealership, 9 times out of 10, if you do not go to a bank directly, they are going to shop your credit profile to multiple creditors. So guess what? That's going to result in multiple hard inquiries and credit pulls. And you want to be very, very mindful of that. Anytime you're shopping for a car, anytime you're shopping for a home, anytime you're doing rentals, looking for an apartment or some sort of lease, you want to be checking your credit scores, because you did not authorize them to shop your credit profile to a bunch of different creditors. So you want to catch that immediately so that you can dispute the creditors that you did not actually receive the loan or the apartment or the mortgage from. That's really important. And then every single month, you want, at the very least, you want to check your credit scores. So if you're a person who has Experian, the Experian credit reporting app, or if you use Credit Karma, Credit Sesame, Smart Credit, whoever it is that you have, you want to be checking that regularly. I know the banks tend to provide, like Chase, American Express, they tend to provide you one credit score. That's typically TransUnion. So there's 2 other credit bureaus that you need to be mindful of. You need to check Experian and you need to check Equifax. That is very, very, very important. Be sure that you are checking your credit scores at least once a month. I think I check mine like every 3 days, but this is what I do. You're not required to do that, but you need to be checking your credit scores. And then secondly, you need to be checking your actual credit reports. And so you can get a free credit report from annualcreditreport.com. It will give you the report for Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, okay? Next, you want to be sure that if you have medical bills, okay? So there's lots of people, oh my gosh, I talk to so many clients who tell me, hey, Dee, I have collections for medical bills. Medical bills, medical bills, medical bills. Medical bills. How many of us who are watching this video actually have medical bills as a collection on your credit report? If you do, comment down below medical. I will personally send you a script to help you actually dispute those medical bills. So if you have medical bills as a collection on your account, comment down below medical so that I can send you a letter that you can help to dispute those actual collections. So back to the medical bills. If you have medical bills and 1, you had insurance during the time that you received that medical bill, you can dispute because the insurance should have covered that medical bill. It is really a process that can be tedious, but I've had to dispute medical bills in the past. Now that we've got through my personal credit story, we're gonna go to the part of the video where we take one of your comments from one of the previous videos and I answer the question. So this question the question of the day is by Lewis Brown. He says, yes, when should you pay credit card for a credit boost? All right, so when should you pay your credit card? So if you're a person who needs a credit boost, you want to pay your credit card 2 times in a month. So you want to pay, let's say maybe the minimum. You want to pay the minimum before the due date. So you want to pay that. Then you want to pay it again after your due date, before your reporting date. So again, I'll say that again. You want to pay your credit or your credit card 2 times in the month. You want to pay it once before your due date, and the second time after your due date but before your reporting date. So that way, what is reported to the credit bureaus is 2 payments, which results in less of your utilization. Okay, so that is when you want to pay your credit for a credit boost. You also, Lewis, if you are saying overall, when should you pay your credit? You want to pay your credit anytime your credit is over 30% utilization. You want to make sure that you keep your credit under 30% utilization. So if that takes multiple payments to get there, then you want to do that as well. Okay, so next, I want to let you guys know that I have an entire credit playlist on personal credit. Please understand that personal credit is the foundation. So if you need help fixing your personal credit right now, click this playlist. It's going to be on the right or it's going to be on the left, where you can see a host of videos where I talk about how to fix your personal credit. So again, guys, thank you for watching. I love you all. Welcome to the Financially Free community. If you are new here, we welcome you. Please comment down below if you have any questions, if you're new to the community, if you have any medical bills, medical collections, comment medical down below. Please connect with me on all socials. Let's build this community and get you where you need to go to become financially free like me, Dee, and I'll see you in the next one.